Welcome to Knightline Live, brought to you by Astro Industries up in Lynn. If you're looking for a job or maybe a part-time to supplement some income, go see our good friends up at Astro Industries. Now that the Thanksgiving is over, the turkey coma has subsided, and Rick, what do we have out here now? Snow.
It's snowing out.
Oh my gosh.
I think we should tell everybody, probably nobody's watching right now.
No.
They're probably going to catch us on the replay. But the reason is we're going to try to get out of here early tonight because all of a sudden the snow started coming down. We've got a guest coming on that's going to be here soon, and we want to get her on and out the door down the road because, it's slick out there. It doesn't take much. And it's very slick. Well, Merry Christmas, Jerry.
Well, ho, ho, ho.
You got your sleigh all tuned up, ready to go.
My sleigh's ready to go. I've got my little red suit.
Oh, boy. Well, we've had some weather cancellations already. We'll get into that.
Oh, my goodness.
We might be looking at more weather cancellations.
Yes,
This is
maybe.
kind of early in the year for that to be happening, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully everything will go on as supposed to. So on tap tonight, we'll talk a little bit of boys basketball.
Yep.
They had their season get underway. The girls, they got snowed out, so they didn't have a game last week. But since we've been on, they have played. So we'll talk a little bit about the girls basketball. Of course, we'll have our NFL update. We got to do our NFL up. A lot to talk about. NFL update. And for those of you who don't know, the Knights have a gymnast that competes. And regular, I'm assuming it's IHSA sport.
Yes, IHSA sport.
And go ahead.
And I don't know if it's through Northeastern High School, if we got the one person team.
Yeah, I don't know. But we're going to have Aubrey Irvin's going to be on here, and she's a gymnast, so she's making her way here now, and she's going to come on. We're going to find out all that stuff.
Yes, absolutely. This will be an interesting show.
And what I'd like to see is maybe we can have a demonstration. We can get on the balance beam. You and I can get on the balance beam. Now, if we're going to put it near the floor, we're not putting it up high here in case we do fall off. So anyways, it should be a good discussion with Aubrey because she's a gymnast, and we don't talk much. The only time we talk about gymnastics is when the Olympics come around.
The Olympics, yeah.
And then all of a sudden gymnastics becomes very popular, but we'll get into that. Well, let's go over our update. Colts, Jerry, are they in trouble? I want to ask you.
Losers.
Are they in trouble?
They're in trouble.
They could be because their quarterback is immobile right now. Kind of immobile, He's got Daniel Jones got a fractured femur or something like that. And, hey, these guys are coming at you. They don't care that you got a broken leg, okay?
No, it's not going to be no patsy out there. I want to hit you.
Yeah, so all of a sudden you've got, with the Colts, as they lost to the Houston Texans, who, by the way, their defense is tremendous, that Houston defense. So they're coming on. Jacksonville Jaguars, who I don't think they're that good of a team, but they're actually in first place in that division right now. They're 8-4 along with the Colts. So really, and the Colts, they've got nothing but big games coming up because they're going to play Jacksonville coming up this coming week.
And that's going to be that's a big ball game.
Sure, absolutely is. That could tell you who's going to win that division right there. Boy, the Colts, they went from looking like the best team in the league to all of a sudden, Jerry, this is how quickly things change in the NFL. Is, an injury here, something negative happening there. All of a sudden you're wondering, all right, what's going to happen?
The NFL stands for not for long.
Yeah, and it's definitely not for long.
It's hard to understand that. Now, the Bengals,
I mean, okay, you go from week to week with these guys. What do you
thought? You won't have any hair left if you go week to week with the Bengals.
They could actually win that division.
That's exactly what I said. They were on life support, and someone took the paddles and hit them, and they win that ball game. over Baltimore, and
handily win that ball
and
game.
suddenly they're right back in the hunt.
And you look at and I don't know if you saw the Steelers yesterday. They're terrible.
Yeah.
The Steelers are terrible. The Ravens are not that good. Honestly, Lamar Jackson, the superstar quarterback, honestly, he is, I'm going to say, struggling. I don't know if he's injured, but he is not that good. But all of it, if the Bengals, they're going to have to win the rest of their games, and they got some,
They got some games to come up.
Boy, what a difference a quarterback
Oh,
makes.
my goodness.
I mean, it was a huge difference. And then you had Jamar Chase back in. You know, if they can get T. Higgins back, that'll put the gang back together on offense. And all of a sudden, their defense is coming around. That used to be a Swiss cheese, defense.
Oh, yeah.
But, boy, it's really coming around. I was at the Patriot game the week before. Their defense played good. All right, the Patriots won the game, thank goodness from my perspective. As you can see, I have my shirt on tonight. So, hey, the Bengals, they're not dead yet. And as we look in the green room, our guest is here. We'll have her on in a couple minutes, but we'll chat with her.
Take her snow skis off and be fine. You should probably cross country for training, Rick.
Well, I think I see some reindeer out there. That's the only way you're going to get in tonight because it's snowing. But the Bengals, they're not dead yet.
Nope, not dead.
They could win that division. So let's go to another team, Jerry.
Let's talk about the surprise team, the Bears.
Oh, my goodness. You know what? It's time to say the Bears are for real.
Yes.
Honestly, they are for real. They handily beat the defending champions. So what you're seeing with the Bears is they're getting better as the season is progressing.
Well, I keep looking for the refrigerator to come out, or maybe the new thing now would be the freezer.
Yeah.
To come out there. And the Bears are just like that magical team right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Chicago doesn't have a lot of good things to look forward to, but right now, the Bears are what the Chicago area is like, wow, this is great.
And you're heading into that time of the year where it's cold and snowing and sleeting. Just what they like to do is, play in that kind of weather.
Oh, yeah.
So
Perfect.
And, of course, there's my team. You see I'm sporting my colors
Well, we
tonight.
need to move on now.
They play Monday Night Football tonight. They're playing the New York Giants. And so they're...
You know what's going to happen, don't you?
They're going to lose.
They're going to lose just because they're playing one of the worst teams, and they're probably going to get beat. That's the way it works.
We can't have that, Jerry. We can't have that.
Negative vibes.
But, they're... If they win tonight, they'll be the number one seed.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a surprise story this year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's a really amazing thing. Just goes to show you, in the NFL, seems there's always one team. Last year it was the Washington Commanders now. This year it is the New England Patriots. Go from 4-13 last year. Now they're 10-2, looking to go 11-2 and try to win that division and maybe get a number one seed. We can only hope, at least for me. All right. We got a few things we need to discuss here before we go to break. Jerry, next year, that new conference is on next year, not the year after.
Well, it's on next year for football.
Football, okay.
But I think most of the other sports, it's going to be hit and miss.
Yeah, okay.
With it, that they're still going to compete in the Tri-Eastern Conference in basketball and all that stuff. I think football is the one that did the big jump and the leap.
Yeah. Now, is the schedule, I will ask you, is the schedule made out for football next year?
I have seen our schedule.
Okay.
And yes.
Okay.
It's out. I think we're still going to play Hagerstown and Winchester, and there's another Tri-Eastern Conference school.
Okay.
I can't think off the top of my head that we're going to play them next year, and then the other 6 games
will be conference games.
Will be conference games.
Now, makes sense to play Hagerstown.
Absolutely, it's a money game.
They're always competitive.
Yep.
Even if they're having a bad year, they're always competitive with us.
Yes.
We see that. Winchester, you want to keep that thing going,
Yep.
I think, because of that rivalry there. all usually competitive games there. So whoever the other team is, maybe at some point we could schedule a Heritage Christian or somebody. I think that's what they. I don't know this.
Ultimately, that's where you want to go.
Yeah,
you want to go where you don't have any cupcake games.
Right.
So there's no. If you go 9-0, it is no different going 0-9. You still go to the playoffs.
Right.
And many years, I've seen Bishop Lures in Fort Wayne who would go into the tournament at 3-6 and end up 9-6 and win the state championship.
Yeah, I think they that not quite happened this year for them, but they went far, and I was following that, by the way. But yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to schedule. I think you want to keep Hagerstown because that's a good crosstown rivalry right there. It's been going on for a long time, and I like the Winchester game myself, because Winchester can be competitive.
Absolutely.
And then you find, Tri's always been competitive. I don't know if that's a game you want to try to keep. You probably want to try
It's Tri or Knightstown. I can't remember which one.
But eventually, I think you want to do at least most of your 2A or even another 3A school to plug in there. So you always wonder how that's going to affect you. I did have a 30-second conversation with Wes Oler. He's fired up. He's ready to go. I said, how are we going to be next year, Wes? We're going to be fine, And I figure we're losing a lot of talent this year.
Yeah.
But we lost a lot of talent last year. So these guys got to get prepared to do that. A couple other things. There is a girls wrestling sectional.
Ooh.
And that is January 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Last year, I don't know where it is. Last year it was at Eastern Hancock. And probably going to be there again. Jerry, I don't know what our thoughts are on that, but if we like doing sectionals for boys, and maybe we ought to try to get our wrestling team together to do that.
I think we've got like 5. And again, if it's at Eastern Hancock, I don't know if the Eastern Hancock people will broadcast it, and they do a good job over there. And so it's like when we do the one games, they don't come over, and vice versa. But if they're not going to do it,
then we can
then we probably can zip in there and show it.
Put together a team to do that, and I will be in contact with them to see what their thoughts are on that. But we ought to do the girls. We do the boys. That's going to be at the end of January is when the boys will be. So, also we have opportunities here, Jerry.
Opportunities. We are looking for a sideline reporter for basketball this year, and hopefully we can carry that over into football. In fact, we can even carry it into baseball.
Well, we can do whatever sport we're doing.
Yeah, we can do whatever we want. And so we're going to be having auditions for that probably after the first of the year.
Okay.
We'll look at that, and we'll try and get something put together. And
it'd be great if we could have a full team together by sectional time. We could,
and it's a paid position.
Yeah, we pay. We don't pay a lot, but we pay something.
We get something, and something is better than nothing.
So, if you're interested, Jerry, who should they contact?
Well, they can contact me out here at the in the old pod, or Steve Luby inside. Either one.
Or they can Facebook message me. If you know my number, you can text me. You can do all those things. So, we can do that. But we're just trying to upgrade. That's all we're trying to do.
We're just trying to put a better product for our millions and millions of fans.
And if you're worried about having experience or not, don't worry about it. We will show you how to do it. This is not hard, and we'll show you how to do it. You have a lot of fun. You work together with a great team, Jerry. So.
Yep. Well, I think, is that it for?
I think that's it for section 1.
We're going to take a quick break here in just a second. And when we come back, we're going to talk some gymnastics. And the Winter Olympics is coming up, but that's not a Winter Olympic
No,
sport.
no, it's a Summer Olympic sport.
But hey, whatever.
But we're going to learn about it tonight.
We're on the cutting edge. We're ahead of NBC and all those places. So hey, when we come back, we'll have Aubrey Irvin with us, and you're watching Knightline Live.
Come on up.
At Kate's Family Eye Care, we value a family-friendly atmosphere, offering high-quality eye exams. Our expert staff utilizes the latest techniques in eye care. We have a large selection of affordable glasses that are unique to our area. We are proud supporters of the Northeastern Knights and wish all the teams the best of luck.
Go Knights!
When the professional's vehicle gets sick, they go to All Around Auto Repair and Sales, located in Fountain City. Their SAE certified technicians work on foreign, domestic, and those fun diesels. Work van not feeling good? Or maybe the family car? And don't forget about the weekend warrior. Go to All Around Auto, 408 US 27 Fountain City. It's good medicine for your car.
Looking for some good local barbecue? Well, look no further because Ann and the Pigs has arrived. We got tips, ribs, chicken, and our fan favorite, pulled pork sundae. You hungry yet? Well, check out our website at annandthepigs.com to find out where our truck is located next. And if you miss our truck, don't worry, you can cater with us year-round by using our website as well. Ann and the Pigs, bringing tasty where it's needed.
Do you have a big event coming up soon? Dejo Photos has you covered. Check us out on Facebook. We are professional photographers who strive to capture all of your special moments, such as family portraits, senior photos, live action sports, graduations, and so much more. If you don't think photos are important, wait until they are all you have left. Contact us via email at info@dejophotos.com or call us at 765-277-0047. Dejo Photos, capturing memories one photo at a time.
From our trucks to their lunch trays, to your local hospital, to your favorite pub, and to your kitchen table. For more than 60 years, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation have been stocking the shelves of your hometown. Sure, we've grown a lot, but at our core, we're still small-town, family-run businesses that care about our communities and the people who keep us running. Join the Dot family today and be part of something bigger.
Being aligned with the Better Homes and Gardens brand brings with it a unique approach to identifying, marketing, and servicing distinctive homes. We know that your experience while buying and selling your home is as important as the homes being bought and sold. That's why our affiliated agents are passionate about personalizing every part of your real estate experience to ensure that every moment is distinctive.
In this market, finding a home you love and actually closing the deal is a cause for celebration. And it all starts with a competitive edge from First Financial Bank. We'll get you pre-qualified fast so you can get your offer in first. We even offer programs with low down payment options and reduced closing costs. Plus, our friendly local team is always here to help. A bank that's ready to help you find a home and a reason to celebrate, however you choose to. That's First.
Welcome back to Knightline Live, brought to you by Astro Industries, and we have just been talking, Rick, with Aubrey Irvin, and I'm telling you what,
Your head spinning?
it is, my head hurts.
Mine hurts.
I was just like, Wow, this is, I mean, I knew we had this,
Yeah.
but I didn't know how it worked.
Well, let's do this, Jerry. Let's go right to the source. Let's introduce, someone who's been here before. This is Aubrey Irvin.
Hi.
Aubrey, you're a senior this year.
I am.
You were here earlier in the year for cheerleading,
Yes.
and obviously we're in basketball, so you're still cheerleading,
Yep,
I'm
still at
assuming.
it.
But tonight we're talking about gymnastics, okay? Off the air, we were talking about how this works, and we were confused, and we're hoping
It's
you're
rough.
going to unconfuse us. But let's go back, and how'd you get started in this? And
So my mom was a gymnast when she was my age, and she
Okay.
competed all through high school, all the things. So
around here, or
yeah, she
okay.
went to the same gym that I grew up in
Okay.
What you're saying a long, long time ago.
a long, long time
There you
ago.
go. Got to get those digs in when you can.
She's probably watching right now,
Probably.
so she can hear me. We gotta be careful. So she did gymnastics. So I started gymnastics when I could walk.
All
I
right.
think I was like 18 months or something. I started in the TOTS class with my mom, and I went to the Richmond gym.
Yep.
And my coach was Ruth.
Well, everybody's coach was Ruth.
We all know Ruth.
Yeah.
Now the Richmond gym has been around for a
Yes.
while, and I think that's over off of 40
Yep,
East
right by
side.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
by Chick-fil-A.
yeah. So
And so I grew up in that gym. I did club gymnastics. So I went to practice almost every day, did my conditioning at the ripe age of like 7. I was like ripped.
you've been
amazing.
doing this a long time. You were ripped. We
Oh,
see
yeah.
those gymnasts. They
I
look.
was a
The only
yeah.
one who compares around here is Jerry. How
Jerry.
ripped he is.
Go
So-
for speed.
But honestly, you look at that. I don't want to get off track here, but you look at those gymnasts. I mean, they are ripped is the word to describe it. It's
crazy.
So, anyways, you're a youngster. You're
Youngster,
7.
I'm going
8,
through.
Going through the.
I did club gymnastics all the way until freshman year. So I did it I started competing when I was 6. So I was out there in front of everybody 6 to freshman year. Freshman year, I decided I wanted to do school gymnastics, high school gymnastics, but we didn't have a team. So we got with our old athletic director, Kiesling,
Okay.
and he was like, we'll figure it out. We went through a lot of paperwork. It was a lot to become an independent for your school. Made the team, basically.
You
on
were the
paper.
team.
I am the team. I have
Okay.
been the team all 4 years.
Well, let me ask, have you tried to recruit somebody else?
No, they don't really.
Because we don't have the facilities,
Yeah,
the
it's
equipment.
just kind of, it's not the best setup.
Yeah.
But freshman year, I started with that. I've been independent all 4 years. My season's about to start.
Well, let me ask you, as you were growing up and you were in club gymnastics, were you doing all the events? Do you
Yes.
specialize? Or so what events are there, just so we know?
There's floor, which is the thing on the floor.
Yeah,
It's just
okay.
the floor with the springs. That's
Yeah.
the tumbling. The balance beam, it's 4 inches wide.
Yeah,
it's
we're
like
gonna
the
we're gonna
size-
have Jerry's gonna try that, right? We're gonna bring
It's
one.
like if you were to lay your phone down. That's what it's like standing on the
Yeah,
balance
I
beam.
don't know how they do that.
Bars, the
Yeah.
uneven bars, and then vault. And vault was always my favorite.
And vault is where they run up to this thing and
Yep,
vault
with the
and you do
springboard and
and you
you-
do flips and
Yep.
and that type of thing.
But gymnastics is really in everything. Unless you're hurt, you don't want to not do all of them.
All right. So now you're here. You as a freshman, you went through the mechanics.
Yeah.
I guess is what it is of, so you can compete from a high school level because gymnastics, Jerry, is an IHSA sport.
Yes,
is that
it
correct?
is. Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
So-
It is a sport. I think only like about 28% of the schools have it.
Okay.
It's not a real high thing, and a lot of that is because equipment cost is
It's expensive.
phenomenal.
Right.
I mean, just the
Gymnastics
floor alone.
overall is expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leos are crazy.
Yeah. Wow. All right. So now you're in high school. Now you're the team. All right. All right. But you have an arrangement you've told us about. So what is your arrangement? Like you've carried through high school, I assume.
So I go to Connorsville
Okay.
Gym and I train with Connorsville.
They
so,
have a team.
Yes,
and they have
Connorsville
equipment?
has a team. They have a gym. They train at their club gym, compete at their high school.
Okay.
So at their club gym, Joanne Borders is my coach, and we love her. So I train there whenever I can, and then when it comes to meets, I shadow them, but she's not my coach at meets.
Okay.
My coach is my aunt and my mom, and they go down on the floor with me while I compete all the things, and I'm separate from Connorsville.
All right. So your scores, because your scores
Yes.
are not lumped in with the Connorsville.
Nope.
You're competing not as an individual. Is
Yes.
that correct?
So for gymnastics, in order to compete as a team and get a team score, you have to have 3 gymnasts.
Okay.
It's 3 scores added together each
Okay.
event. Because there's only one of me, I can only compete in the individual vault, bars, beam, floor, all around.
Okay.
I can't compete in the team event.
Okay. All right. So you're your own team. And is it Northeastern? Do you have Northeastern
Yep.
outfit?
I have a green customized Leo with gold gems all over it. I got my jacket, all the things.
Oh,
my
wow.
backpack.
And can you earn a letter from Northeastern for being a gymnast?
Yep, I
And-
have letters for all 4 years.
All right. Wow. So, Jerry, go ahead. Ask some. I know you're dying to get.
Oh,
in.
my one question is, and we talked about this earlier, that when you were having tryouts for your team, did you worry about getting cut?
Oh, for sure. So worried. I mean, competing against yourself, come on, you're scared.
Yeah.
You scare
Myself is going
yourself.
to knock myself out.
Oh, so which event or events do you compete in? Do you go for the all around, or is there just
For
certain?
the first 2 years that I competed, I did do all around. I did all 4 events. Sophomore year, I broke my back,
Ouch.
so I was out. And then it was either no gymnastics or vault. So I do vault now. I did vault junior year, and this year I plan to do vault.
I would think that the vault would be more violent.
Stressful. Yeah.
My fracture in my back was like bendy. It was because I was bending so much. In vault, you don't really bend. It's the only one that you don't really move.
No,
It's
that's
so fast. It's kind of
a common injury with gymnasts.
Yeah.
Right?
like stress fractures.
stress fractures and that type of thing. So I tell you, you
The
guys
knees and the ankles.
you take a beating there.
So when you were doing like all 4 events for the all around, compared to just doing the vault, how was that on your approach to it? Meaning, did you have to approach things differently when you're doing all 4 events?
Yeah. Yeah. So during meets, high school meets are really long. We go right after school until like 10 o'clock at night because they're so, it's just so slow. And then you have to pick everything up. It's awful. But when you do all events, you kind of have to stay in the zone because if you're not, gymnastics is very mental. It's more mental than it is physical. So you'll be able to do the skills, but as soon as you get on the balance beam and you start shaking, everything's gone. And it's awful. It's a mental game.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Oh yeah.
But vault is more carefree for me because it's so fast. I can just run up to the vault table and flip and be over.
And vault
Compared
is,
to a minute and 30-second beam routine that's 4 inches wide.
A vault is like an NHRA drag race
Yeah.
compared to the
I'm
floor
drag
exercise,
racing.
Yeah.
which is like a 500-mile NASCAR race.
I loved floor though. Floor was my favorite before I broke my back.
I tell you, just watching it on the Olympics, and sometimes I'll catch it on the Big Ten Network
Yeah.
and those watch that. The height. Now I know there's little springs and all that, but still, the height that these girls get is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It
It's
feels like you're
unbelievable.
flying. It's the best part about gymnastics.
Well,
you feel like you're flying.
I mean, actually, all of the beam, I couldn't stand on it,
Ugh, it's
let alone jump and
Yeah.
land on it.
I am
There-
not a big fan of the beam.
Oh, there's no way. And then the parallel bar or the uneven bar,
Yeah.
whatever you
Uneven
call them.
parallels.
I don't know how they do it. I
Yeah,
mean,
your hands, you get really big rips on your hands. It's rough.
Yeah. But, all right. So, there's sectionals and regionals and state championships and all. That's what you're competing for. Is that correct? All right. So, tell us how, go through all your years that you've been a gymnast. How have you fared?
So freshman, I've been to regionals all 4 years for vault. Well,
Okay.
3.
Okay.
This one will be 4, hopefully. Make it
Okay.
to regionals.
You're counting on it, right?
I'm counting on it. So freshman year, I got 3rd at sectionals.
Okay.
You take the top 6 from sectionals to go to regionals. I got 3rd. And then I placed 9th at regionals
Okay.
freshman year. Sophomore year, I got 3rd again. I got that white ribbon 2 years in a row.
Okay.
And then I placed 7th, maybe. I was 1 below
All right.
making it.
Top 6
7th.
go on.
Top 6 go on.
Okay.
Yep, so I got 7th. Last year, I got 2nd at sectionals
All right. Get
And
off that
I-
white ribbon.
off that white ribbon. And I barely missed 1st by 0.02 of a point.
So you're motivated. I'm
Oh,
guessing.
it was awful.
So I'm guessing you're motivated this year.
Yes.
You want to get that number 1 spot.
Yeah.
Well, the Russian judges usually tend to rate the American gymnast low.
Yeah.
So that's probably what happened.
And then I got, I think 7th or 8th at regionals.
So you want to get 6 in that
Oh, yeah.
regional.
I'm going for it.
So,
All right.
And then the state meet is at Ball State.
okay, so it goes the regional then to the state.
Yep,
Okay,
sectionals,
no
regionals,
semi-state.
state. No semi-state.
Wow.
Well, I tell you what, I couldn't do it. I mean, I see those gymnasts out there, and there's no way I could bend that far and do those things. But I want to wish you the best. Let's go get number 1 in the regionals, okay?
going.
And then forget 6 in the let's get up to that top, 3 or 4 maybe
We're
in
gonna
that
try.
range. And so you can head on to, that would take you to Ball State.
Ball State.
That's right. What an honor that would be.
Oh, I also did, I can't remember the name of it, but I did compete at state last year. I didn't compete. I was a vault. I did vault before they vaulted, and the judges judged me to judge the girls.
Okay.
So I did get to go to the state meet last year because I was 7th.
So you were the test.
I was the tester.
Yep.
Now scoring can be subjective, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's always, you're out
You'll
there.
get a judge that gives you like an 8.3, and then a judge that gives you like a 9.2,
Yeah.
and then you average out, and it's
And the scores are like 10's perfect. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
10 is perfect.
10 is crispy clean.
And that's what you're shooting for, is that crispy clean 10.
So
You
so
never know.
How many have you gotten a 10 before?
No,
What's your highest score in the vault?
on vault
Yeah.
in high school or in club,
Well, wherever it is.
Where?
I got like a 9.85 in club.
Wow. And so you were younger then.
I was younger.
That was
All right.
solid.
Yeah, when you're younger, the vaults are very like they're easy to.
The
keep
scoring's different for the younger kids.
So do you
Club,
have,
you can get a 10 in club pretty easily.
Yeah. Now, what about high school?
No.
What's your highest score?
My highest score
Yeah.
on vault,
Yes.
I want to say like a 9.3,
Okay.
which is very good for high school.
And what's the number 1 person going to get? What's the state champion going to get in the vote?
I feel like they're pretty up there. Those are
Okay.
the girls that are going to college.
Okay. All right.
The state girls are the crazy ones.
Yeah. It takes a lot of time.
It's
I mean,
cool.
These,
It's really cool.
a lot of these people they get in the gym and that's
yeah.
where they live.
A lot of the girls are like half school, half gymnastics.
Yeah.
now do you have to declare what type of a vault that you're doing?
Yes. You can't just do a random.
Run down there and hit?
But you can do one at a time. So if I do, like my vault, I'm going for a souk this year. So I can do,
for a what?
it's called a souk. It's a half on, back tuck off.
All right.
Okay,
But-
yeah, I knew that, Rick.
But I can
We'll do that off air. We'll take a video of it. We'll show it.
My first vault,
We'll
I can
call
say,
Reed Hospital first, though, Jerry.
I can say I'm going to do a half on, 1.5 off. And then I can tell my coach, okay, I'm ready for a souk, or I want to do another half on, 1.5 off. So you don't have to choose both of your vaults, but you can choose one.
But how many
That's
vaults
fine.
do you get?
2. It's
You
the
get
only
2.
event that you get 2 chances on.
And there's a lot of preparation just for those 2 vaults. Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
correct? I mean, you're
Your
spending.
hands start sweating,
Yeah.
feel nervous.
I bet you. I mean, just the hours you spend
Yeah.
just leading up to those
Just
volts.
over and over and over again.
Yeah, and
till
that's
you
what
get
it is.
right.
It's just repetition. Is that you just work it, and it's never
And
perfect.
it's always a little thing.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. I mean, this is, you know what we need to do? We need to show up sometime and just get a video and then we'll play it on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that would be fun.
Maybe we'll show up with our 10s and 10, we'll hold it up and do the wave while we're at it.
Yeah, all two of us. We'll get it going.
Is there
Mr.
trash
Libby-
talking? We want to ask this to everybody. Is there trash talking in gymnastics?
Not really.
No?
We're all
Okay.
pretty. I mean, some of the teams are pretty ruthless.
Yeah.
But it's just eyes back and forth.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, any plans for post high school?
I want to go to radiology school
Okay.
and maybe cheer. I'm not sure.
All right. Radiology school where? Have you figured that out yet?
I'm not sure. There's a couple programs that I'm looking at.
All right.
Thinking about applying to maybe Kettering.
All right.
Yeah, Kettering has a real nice program over there. We've had several kids from here go.
But before you do that, you're going to get into your top 6 in that
Top
regional.
6.
There we go. Number 1 in the sectional.
One in the sectional.
And then you're going to
that
get it.
blue ribbon.
There we go, baby.
I love it.
Well, Aubrey, thanks. Appreciate you
Thank
coming.
you.
And well, we're going to let Aubrey go here. And I think her cross-country skis have been waxed up by our IT department back here. So she'll start that track back across the frozen tundra here at Northeastern. We'll be back in just a few minutes, and we'll be talking boys basketball on Knightline Live.
You're good at basement basketball.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Harmon sheds are custom built to your specifications and needs. But wait, there's more! Harmon sheds build privacy fences, decks for your pool, beautifully designed decks for all around your home, and detached pavilions. Let Joe and the crew do all the work, so all you need to do is relax.
We're dedicated to great results just for you. Johnson Chiropractic.
So I recommend Dr. Johnson all the time over the years. Many people have come to Dr. Johnson for my recommendations. And if people live 50 miles away and they tell us they have this problem and they're going to have an operation, we say, no, go see our chiropractor, Dr. Johnson.
We're dedicated to great results just for you. Johnson Chiropractic.
This is Rick Fletcher. When my car needs repair, I take it to 715 Simharjan Parkway in Richmond, home of Knuckle Busters. With their ASE certified technicians, why would you go anyplace else? They repair domestic and imports, air conditioners to Z-bars. Knuckle Busters Auto Repair. Call 765-488-1470 and tell them to go Knights!
L&S Lumber Hardware and Supplies in Greens Fork. Walk into what a hardware store should be. Filled with Valspar paint, Red Ryder wagons, generators, old Milwaukee power tools, and DeWalt power tools. Animal feed, lawn and garden supplies. Make sure you ask about our pole barn packages. L&S Lumber Hardware and Supplies in Greens Fork.
We would love to invite you to Life Spring Students, our youth group at Life Spring Church that is just south of Northeastern on 27. We meet from 7 to 8:30 on most Thursdays, but the doors open at 6:30. You can grab some pizza or a snack from our cafe and then hang out with your friends until 7 p.m. At 7, our student band leads us in some worship through music, and we have a lesson from God's Word, the Bible. We then split into small groups based on grade and gender to to apply what we have learned and pray with one another. Find out more at lifespring.tv/students.
Martin's Country Mart, US 27 Fountain City. Swing in and grab a coffee or a frazzle. Maybe a fountain drink at Martin's Country Mart. We also have all your favorite snacks, bottled drinks, and of course, sweet bakery items. Plenty of accessories for dinner. And don't forget the grill menu covering lunch, dinner, and of course, the kids' favorite, pizza. Martin's Country Mart, Fountain City. Welcome back to Knightline Live, brought to you by Astro Industries. I'm Jerry Middleton, and with us as usual tonight is Patriots fan Rick Fletcher. And
Monday Night Football later on.
Monday Night Football. I wonder if it's snowing there.
I don't know. I love snow. When it snows, it's great.
Oh, did you see that Wisconsin game?
Yeah.
Wisconsin, Minnesota. I mean, it was a blizzard.
Well, Jerry,
that's football.
I don't want to get off track here, but I did go. Remember the Tuck Bowl?
Yeah.
I was at that game.
Oh my!
And it was snowing then. It was a beautiful sight.
Oh, that's a great time there when the snow's hitting. Boys basketball. Well, boys basketball opened up last Wednesday, the night before Thanksgiving, and took on Seton. And I don't think the results surprised anybody.
No.
But it opened some eyes to what the Knights are going to be good at, and also opened some eyes to maybe not what they're going to be so good at.
Well, number one, a lot of players are going to play. It looks
Oh my
like.
gosh!
I think Coach Ross probably 11 or 12 deep almost.
Yeah, I think it was 12 is what Coach Beatty was talking.
Yeah, there were a lot of players. And honestly, Jerry, this is probably you know with Brent Ross, whatever the team out there, he's going to get the most out of this team.
Oh,
and,
absolutely.
So we have. How do I say this? I think you have some good players out there.
Yep.
Okay. The key here is going to be how is this team going to play together? Okay. Limit turnovers. That's always the thing. No matter if it's girls or boys, you limit the turnovers and shooting. All right. They're gonna have to shoot. Lost a lot of talent from last year's team. Centerville's going to be a big test coming up. We'll talk about that in a minute because they've got everybody back, and they won the sectional last year. But what I saw is I don't think effort is going to be an issue.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Effort will not be an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, those kids were diving on the floor. They were not selfish with the basketball. Rebounding, aggressive to rebound.
Yeah, very aggressive.
No.
And that's how they're going to win games this year. They're going to have to fight it out. They're going to have to be aggressive. It's not that they're not talented, because obviously there's some talent on this team. But boy, you're going to have you're going to have a lot of players that coming in off the bench. So Brent's always been playing a lot of players. This year it could be 10 every night, and you got two teams. As a matter of fact, it looked like the second team that came in was the Juice that got the ball rolling the other night.
I think the second team matched up a lot better with Seton than the first group. However, the next ball game
could be different.
That first group may be the matchup that you want, and the second group is not.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's tough, but you're right. This is I think that you're going to see that they're going to continue to develop. That's what you want to see develop.
Yeah. You want your team to be better at the end of the year than they were from the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
You want to see this progress, and I think as these guys play together, and you're going to see you just start to gel a little more. And so you have some confidence that their coaching staff's going to get them to that point. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to win 24 ball like they did last year. There's probably going to be a loss or two in there along the way. But you really what you want to see is progression of this team as they go forward. You got a lot of hungry players out there, a lot of hungry players. So, they're fun to watch. They really are.
Yeah.
But getting up and down the floor, they're aggressive on defense, and I think that's the way it's going to be this year, Jerry.
Well, I guess we shall see. I mean, was it Thursday night? They traveled to Centerville.
Centerville's coming up. Back to the Seton game. Let's go to the. We did have our player of the game. That was Jarrett Leitner. Now, interesting. Jarrett was on the second team.
Yep.
Okay. Came off the bench. He was a high scorer. I think you're going to see some of that this year.
14 points.
Yeah. And he played well.
I mean, had 4 boom babies on the night.
Yeah, he was shooting it from 3. And so, Kara, let's go to that video right now and let's see what Jared had to say.
With me is sophomore Mr. Leitner.
Yep.
How are you doing?
Good.
All right. And now you had 14 points tonight. You had 4 threes. Lit it up. What in the world's going on here, dude?
I don't know. I've been working on my game all summer.
Good. Yeah. Now, if you're working, you better work on that hair a little bit. That's probably from being up so high in the air and all that. It happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So, how do you feel about tonight's game?
I felt pretty good. I'm glad our team got the win, and we played good, played hard with intensity, shut them out early.
Well, I thought defensively you guys really extended defense, 84 feet, created a lot of turnovers. Now, I'm sure that's what you guys probably worked on all week was creating turnovers, that full court press, and just putting pressure on all the time.
Yep.
Well, so you go to Monroe Central on Saturday. Pretty good Monroe Central team. And how are you feeling with that?
I know we beat them last year, and I think if we just keep up our defensive intensity, I don't think they'll be able to handle it, especially for 32 minutes.
Well, all right. Well, there you have it. We appreciate you stopping out, Mr. Leitner.
Yep.
And wearing that number 5 makes it easy for me to remember, calling them boom babies.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you have to go home and watch the replay and hear that. All right, hey, this has been the Subway Player of the Game show.
And Rick, I got on Jarrett a little bit about
lack of a comb.
Lack of a comb. It looked like Woodstock, from the old Charlie Brown
Come
stuff.
on, Jarrett, combs are obsolete nowadays. They don't.
But
nobody uses.
What a wonderful young man.
Yeah. Oh, he's great. You know what? He's only a sophomore.
Yep.
But he's one that you can see he's picked up his game, improved a lot from his
Absolutely.
freshman to his sophomore year. He was a JV player coming off the bench on JV. Now he's on varsity. He's taking. He's getting a chance, and he's making the most of his opportunity.
I agree. So then Saturday, the Knights were supposed to go to Monroe Central, but the White Death came, or was supposed to.
Yeah.
We didn't get much here, but it's my understanding that they got quite a bit up in farmland in Parker City, where the Monroe Central is. So, always err on the side of safety. You don't want to have any accidents or anything like that. Now, that game has not been rescheduled as of, yes, it is. The game was rescheduled, I believe, to the 23rd of December.
Okay.
Now, so
23rd of December, that's like Merry Christmas.
Yeah, ho, ho, ho.
And is it going to be a girls' same time? Or
I think that is just the boys.
Okay, all right.
And the girls will be at a different
time. All right.
And that is is that a Saturday there?
I
or
don't know.
Friday?
I think
Something like that. But anyway, so that's the way that just came across probably not 15 minutes ago, right when we get ready to come on. So the 23rd of December is that makeup day for that. So fast forward now to Thursday night, and it's the Bulldogs.
Yeah, but I mean, let's face it, the Bulldogs are the defending sectional champions. They're the favorite.
Yep.
Okay? Big test for the Knights. They're really going to get a chance to see where they're at. The Bulldogs, I think they've played a couple times, so they're 2-0. But this will be a good test, and this is what you want. It's early in the year, so you win the game, you lose the game, you find out where you're at.
Well, that's right. That's what it's all about. You got to know what you need to work on.
Right.
Know what you just need to stay status quo.
Right.
And know what you're really good at.
Yeah. Now it's unfortunate the Knights lost that Saturday game.
Yeah.
That would have but it is what it is. So they'll get a chance. That game's going to be at Centerville. So get out there. The gym's going to be packed.
It's probably going to be packed. I would make sure to get there at a reasonable time if you want to get that prime seat.
Yeah, absolutely. So get out to the gym on Thursday night to see the boys. JV starts at 6 normal starting times, and place is going to be a mob scene, and it's you're going to love the atmosphere. The atmosphere is going to be great, and you're going to see how the Knights are, because I will tell you that the Bulldogs are a very good team this year.
Oh, absolutely. They are a good team. That group is now seniors.
Yep, they've been together for 4 years.
Yep.
And, plus they've added some players along the way here. They got some underclassmen, but should be fun. It'd be a good opportunity to see how the Knights are, how they compete against the reigning sectional champions. Saturday night, they'll go up in your neck of the woods, or your wife's neck of the woods. They're going to be up in Bern at South Adams. So if you get a chance, go up to their gym. It's beautiful up there.
It's a great gym.
Yeah.
I worked many a sectional in that gym.
Yeah, that place is beautiful. I mean, that whole thing, that gym is just nicely set up, and so. Get up there on Saturday night. The Knights will be up there. Of course, that's the same night that IU is playing Ohio State. But get up there and go watch that game.
Huh.
You didn't know that, did you?
Ohio State has a football team? I didn't know that. Well, so then the girls' game we talked about, they were supposed to play Saturday.
Right.
And that game has not been scheduled. But they did play Union City on the Friday before,
right,
and beat Union City fairly handedly.
As you would expect.
Yeah.
So their next game is tomorrow night, weather permitting. Jay County comes to town. I think that's going to be a good game for the Knights.
And that's another one. A lot of these teams who are playing this year are no jokes.
Yeah, well, Jay County has traditionally been a good team.
Yep.
I think they were down a little bit last year, but they don't stay down for long up there at Jay County. So hoping to see, come on out to the gym. You and Brian Maurer are going to be on that game. We'll have that on the Knights Broadcasting Network, and our IT guys are working on our equipment as we speak.
Yeah, we got some new stuff coming, so if you hear a drill going or something like that, so our IT people back there, getting stuff prepared for the game tomorrow night.
But that'll be a test for the Knights. Hopefully the weather will hold. We'll see. It's snowing right now, but hopefully that will happen tomorrow night. Jay County be a good test for the Knights. We'll see where we're at.
Yep.
And then Friday night, it's a conference game against Centerville. So again, couple opportunities, close proximity to see the Lady Knights this week. Get out to the gym, and what can they do later, Jerry? After
they can always go to ihsatv.org and search Northeastern and watch the game on the replay.
On the replay, and you'll have that commentary with Jerry and Brian. Excellent commentary, by the way.
And you will get that nowhere else.
So go get out to the gym, support the girls. They're going to be competitive this year, probably sectional favorites this year. And so get out there. They deserve your support.
Well, let's go to our last commercial break. You're watching Knightline Live.
When it comes to your home, you don't just want the job done. You want it done right. At Nate Lee Remodel and Restoration, we believe your space deserves craftsmanship you can trust at a price that makes sense.
From remodeling and restoration to custom trim work, interior painting, interior and exterior doors, or even that deck you've always wanted, every project is handled with care, attention to detail, and a personal touch. Call Nate Lee Remodel and Restoration, where quality meets character.
Holistic financial services and professional advice to help you manage and preserve your assets. Welcome to Private Wealth Management at Old National. Here, We provide financial planning and investment strategies from Old National Wealth Advisors and premier banking services from Old National Private Banking to help you plan for and tackle your broader financial needs. It's time to explore private wealth management at Old National. Learn more at oldnational.com/private.
Your school helps shape the person you become, opening your mind to new ideas and belonging to a community. Whether it's earning an advanced degree, joining the FFA, pushing your health and wellness, playing in the band, or playing on the field, it's a safe place where everyone knows your name, and a kid can be a kid. The halls of today filled with the leaders of tomorrow. Northeastern.
You've had a hard day at work, and all you want to do is sit in your lounge chair in the nice cool air? Then it hits! The AC's not working. The living room feels like the Sahara Desert. Call Reynolds Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. In just a short time, it'll be nice and cool. And then all you'll need is a sign that says, "No penguins allowed." Call 765-966-0994. Reynolds Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Proud sponsors of the Knights. Did someone say boom, baby? Call Scoretti Pyrotechnics at 765-977-2757. Scoretti Pyrotechnics has performances for birthdays, weddings, school athletic events, other occasions, and of course, the 4th of July. Scoretti Pyrotechnics are proud supporters of Knights Athletics. Boom, baby! Smith, McQuiston, and Webster Funeral Home has proudly served the Fountain City area since 1886. From the time you walk up the steps, Funeral Director Keith Webster's goal is to carry forward the legacy of personal service established by the Smith and McQuiston families. Using modern technology and good old-fashioned attention to detail, we will strive to earn your confidence in us by treating families the way we think we would want to be treated. Smith, McQuiston, Webster Funeral Home. Rick, thank goodness somebody called timeout because I am hungry.
I'm starved, Jerry. Hey, with 3 different Richmond locations and 1 in Hagerstown, there's a Subway sandwich shop near you.
And you can always order off the app for curbside pickup. The drive-thru's always open, and the way that I prefer it, I just like to walk in.
Here's your sub.
Listen, Subway, eat fresh.
Go Knights!
Welcome back to Knightline Live, and for the rest of the week, all we have is tomorrow night, weather permitting, girls basketball.
But there are other games going on,
Yep.
in close proximity up at Centerville on Thursday,
Yep.
and Friday night the girls,
Yep.
Thursday night the boys. We got a special guest next week, Jerry.
I'll tell
Who's
you,
coming?
Ben Whistle.
Okay.
Is coming. I don't know if you know Ben, but
Yep.
Ben coaches middle school football here and also coaches middle school baseball. And he's the Richmond wrestling coach.
Right.
And there's a reason why he's a wrestling coach. Because he went to Purdue and was a 4-year wrestler at Purdue, like in 138 or 158 pound a weight, which I haven't seen for a couple of days. But I tell you, you wrestle at Purdue in the Big Ten.
Yeah, Big Ten is wrestling.
You are an absolute animal.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about Ben, about the dedication it takes to achieve, because he had some achievements.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to discuss that with him next week. I'm looking forward to that.
All Big Ten, All American.
Yeah, I mean, you don't just roll out of bed on a Saturday morning and go wrestle. And
the other thing people don't realize is he was a running back for Richmond High School, and he was an animal there too. I'm telling you.
He's got that mentality.
He got that mentality.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's the difference between success and no success is the mentality.
So we're going to talk to Ben about that. Looking forward to it.
Well, I think that's it for the night.
It is.
And it's a little snowy out there. If you're out and about or getting ready to go out and about, make sure you drive safe, and because we want to keep you as a loyal viewer.
Yeah.
And so for our executive producer night, Kara Singleton, who appears to be about ready to go to sleep, and also, Rick, if you haven't seen her in a Christmas show, she'll be starring on that. So you can catch that over at CCS, Community Christian, and the fans will stand up there and just yell, Kara, 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 like that. So for Rick Fletcher, I'm Jerry Middleton. Have a great night.